Will the market react bullish or bearish to Jerome Powell's statement? It's your boy Crypto Millie. We got to talk about it. I was in the gym and I heard Jay Powell was talking from a Cryptos R Us live stream. Salute to Cryptos R Us. It was lit. It was lit up in there, right? And then he was talking about how he was gonna listen to the beginning of Jay Powell's testimony, and I was like, wow, I need to tune into this, right? Because we didn't have an FOM, we're not having an FOMC meeting this month, so it kind of piqued my curiosity that he was speaking, wanted to hear what he said. So let's actually talk about that, guys. We're also going to be talking about the total 2 chart. It's a lot of history on the monthly chart, so stick around for that. And I did create a PowerPoint of the pros and cons, the bearish and bullish points of Powell's statements, guys. So make sure that you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and keep your favorite crypto and door-to-door entrepreneur inside the algorithms. So salute to Morocco Moon. He kind of, put this in a paragraph. Statements from Jerome Powell, president of the Fed. He says, we don't need to rush to adjust monetary policy. That's self-explanatory, pretty hawkish, right? Wouldn't say bearish, but hawkish, right? Depends on your perception, because a lot of people are getting into crypto right now, and this could be a great opportunity for what's to come. He also said if the economy remains strong and inflation doesn't decrease to 2%, we can maintain a restrictive policy longer. Again, hawkish. He's really, trying to, long drawn this thing out, right? And I don't know if Trump is pro this type of opinion of the market, or he's really pushing this thing out. And it's okay, we got to get inflation down. And like I said, people have to understand that cool off periods do happen in crypto, in any market, or whether it's the traditional market or crypto. So just keep that in mind. This cool off period, if we know that at some point we are going to enter QE, could be a golden opportunity, right? Just keep an open mind. I don't want to be too bullish, because I know how y'all get. A cut in interest rates will lead to decrease in mortgage rates, but we do not know when this will happen, right? So again, this is putting it out there. There could be a possibility, but we don't know when we will actually do it. Seems like he's sticking to his plan and getting the inflation down to 2%. The U.S. economy is not in a recession. This is actually bullish. Countries that practice free trade experience faster growth. I support efforts to regulate stablecoins. Bank accounts remain generally safe, and even if mortgage rate decreases, insurance and material costs will remain high. The Fed cannot control long-term interest rate. A significant increase in money supply could lead to inflation, right? So saying that if we start to cut these rates and inject liquidity and stimulate the market, this could bring inflation back, right? So we need to really break down Jay Powell's statements and the market impact, right? Is what he's saying bullish or bearish for crypto, right? So the bearish points here is, first and foremost, if the economy remains strong, inflation doesn't decrease to 2%, we maintain a restrictive policy. This suggests that continuing higher borrowing costs could slow down economic growth. Even if mortgage rates decrease, insurance and material costs will remain high. This signals persistent high costs affecting consumers' confidence. The Fed cannot control long-term rates. Introduces uncertainty over future borrowing costs. As you know, the market really doesn't like uncertainty. A significant increase in money supply could lead to inflation. Indicates caution about inflation, possibly leading to tighter policy. So we cannot ignore that we are still in QT. Everybody wants the altcoin season to happen, but tend to ignore this point. Even myself, right? I want it to really happen. I was blinded by that hopium and that moon boy mentality that we could really get into altcoin season, and we really need that liquidity and that stimulation of the market, which is fine, right? I'm not against how the cycles work, but there are bullish points here, right? And this is opportunity if you truly believe altcoin season will happen. It says we don't need to rush to adjust monetary policy. This suggests stability and measured decision making, reducing volatility. So it's kind of letting you guys know what's to come. This could stay, even though it's bullish, because it gives you an idea. It's still like choppiness sideways. Doesn't mean we're gonna tank, but maybe people do capitulate to time. A cut in rate A cut in interest rates will lead to a decrease in mortgage rates, but we don't know when this will happen. Hints at eventual rate cuts. This is bullish. This is bullish. So right now, if the market is reacting bearish and you don't have your averages where you want your averages to be, you're on the sidelines. This could be a possible next leg up. And then I'm going to show you this chart once I'm finished this. It says the U.S. economy is not in a recession. This reassures investors about economic health. Countries that practice free trade experience faster growth, supports global trade and economic expansion. Bank accounts remain generally safe, boosts confidence in the financial system. The statement leans more bearish because he talks about continued restrictive monetary policy if the inflation remains high, persistent high costs despite potential rate cuts, uncertainty about when they will eventually cut rates. However, he also stated that there's no immediate rush to tighten policy further, which means maybe we get more pauses down the line and the market kind of prices that in. Acknowledgement also of eventually future rate cuts and the fact that we're getting rate cuts despite the U.S. economy not in a recession. So yes, this thing may have been pushed out a little bit further. It's okay, right? Everybody is complaining about being down, being this. The main focus and the main goal here should be making money, making as much money as you can, and understanding that we haven't seen how altcoins will look when we get quantitative easing. And hey, maybe it don't be, but hey, there's still hopium here. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. We haven't yet seen how this market will look with quantitative easing. Keep that in mind. The conclusion here: markets will react based on factors they weigh. If investors focus on rate cuts, uncertainty, and inflation fears, this is a bearish outlook. If investors emphasize economic stability and focus on the fact that we could eventually get rate cuts, this is a cautiously bullish outlook, which means people will look at this and say, hey, this might be an opportunity to buy the dip. Crypto markets may retain volatile, reacting to macroeconomic conditions. Resentment, of course, always practice risk management. So that's pretty much bearish points, bullish points, the overall sentiment and conclusion of how I'm personally looking at this market from here out. Just having that open mind and that hopium, right? Because at the end of the day, this still is a market that can award you a lot of opportunity. And as long as you got consistent income in, you'll be able to take advantage of those opportunities. Last but not least, let's talk about the total 2 on the monthly, guys. This is the most important chart in altcoins right now, right? Now, salute to Crypto University because he kind of he did a small video on this chart. But I went back and kind of did the research, back testing some of the things in that video on this chart, and it actually blew my mind. So first and foremost, I want to make it clear from the halving, right? From the information that we have on here, on this chart, right? Total 2. This is the altcoin market excluding BTC. So this includes Ethereum, right? This is the monthly chart. From the halving to the top, it was 518 days, right? When we had our bull run in 2017, 2018, we topped out right there, 2018, right? The last bull run, 2020, 2021, from the halving cycle to the top, again, 518 days. Currently, we're only 276 days in, right? So I didn't even have to do the math. The math did the math. When the math is mathing, the math is mathing. And it's crazy and kind of weird and awkward and eerie that from the halving to the top, both of the bull run cycle altcoin seasons was 17 bars, 518 days. So it happened 2 out of 2 times, guys. Now, yeah, maybe this time is different. Who knows? But right now we're currently 9 bars in, 276 days in. You can see here 9 bars in, 9 bars in. Each time we were at the beginning stage before we seen a huge altcoin season. 2020, 2021, we were at the beginning stages, a little bit further in. and I would say diminishing returns based on what we've seen in 2017. But still, nice little, it ran up and nice little, run up again, right? So just forecasting these two charts, you can see this is the prediction that we run up. Now, on the monthly, stock RSI is curling down to the downside. This is bearish, right? And if we do not hold 1.2 trillion, right? You this is like the money line for the bears, right? If we break this, it's a good chance then that it could get a little bit ugly, right? It's over with, right? And if we break the all-time high, right? That's the money line to the upside, right? That means the show continues. The show goes on, right? Now, like I said, salute to Crypto University. Like, I respect his TA. And I just wanted to go and look over the chart. And when I looked and did research on the chart, and this is what I'm saying, guys, when people bring these charts and stuff, go do your research on it. Go kind of like back test it. You know what I'm saying? See if you can see something on the chart that they may have missed, right? That's exactly what I did, right? And I don't know if he noticed it, but from the halving to the top of each market was 17 bars in 518 days. It happened twice. Now, is third time's the charm, right? Which would put us somewhere around a 2 trillion, 2 point something trillion dollar market, right? Who knows? Right? But we need to put a confirmation candle above the all-time highs of last market to get into price discovery. And unfortunately, we're not there yet, and we're right here at the money line for the bears, which is 1.2 trillion. Oh, just like I'm saying, this shit could go either way. It could be over with, or this could be the next stop before the next leg up. I'm gonna let you guys be the judge. Let me know what you think about the comments. What do you think about Powell comments on the market? What do you think about in altcoin season and the information delivered here from this monthly chart? I would love to know everybody's opinions. It's your boy Crypto Millie. I'll see you in the next one.